When the squad hit the scene, we get everybody litty. I'm going crazy on the track, I'm finna turn up the city. Up in the party going all the up the gas and the rim. If you wanna keep a bitch up, she don't come near me.
Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you do not miss out on any content. Enjoy the video.
YouTube, it's your boy BTF and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be on this upcoming tournament on October 19th. Now before we get into all of that information about this tournament that's coming up this Saturday, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Other than that, let's get straight into it, man. So as you can see, basically, let me go over the payments before we get into the tournament thing, alright? So, I'm going to get straight into the payment thing and everything, and then I'm going to get straight into what happened last tournament and all that. And then I'm going to get straight into the upcoming tournament. So now, first we're going to start with the payment. So, Madden 20 NYPB Championship Series, alright? If you don't know what that is, it's not Japan's basement. It's downtown racing, you know what I'm saying? But you see the address right here. If you ever want to come there, get into the Madden tournament, you know. But basically, it's $15 per tournament. So, you know, 15 times 4 is 60, alright? But it says you can pay 40 up front to enter in all tournaments. You can't do that anymore because the first tournament then already happened. You had to do that before the first tournament happened. Pay 40 up front, enter in all 4 tournaments. But now that you missed the first tournament, which was September 14th, now you have to pay 15 up front to enter in the rest of these 3, which means you're not paying 60 at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Because you missed the first tournament. So, I mean, once you miss one tournament, I think it's cool to pay 15 up front. But, you know, you want to enter in all, just pay 40 up front for the first one. But now, it's too late for that. You want to join the tournament, it's $15. Alright? Now, that being said, it's $20 savings, no refund on missed days. So, let's say, I think what's gonna happen maybe is I'm gonna miss this tournament on November 30th, alright? The thing about that is I might be going out of town, and my birthday is in November, alright? So with that being said, I might miss that Turkey Bowl tournament, alright? Now, let's get straight into what happened September 14th, okay? For those of you that don't know, if some of you watched it, watch my the live stream I had put up and all that, or whatever. If you watch NYPB live stream, you already know what happened. Basically, what happened was, you know, we got down there. What first started with everybody so the people who played first played their game. I didn't play my first game. So like I was like after it was like round 1. So round 1 I didn't play because I wasn't, you know, it wasn't my turn yet. So all the round 1 players played, and then, you know, the tournament was sponsored by GameStop and Jimmy John. So you know, they had Jimmy John sandwiches down there. Another thing I want to mention. So everybody played their first round, and then after that, we ate Jimmy John sandwiches. Alright. Then after that, while we were eating Jimmy John sandwiches, they had a little card for GameStop. This one was sponsored by GameStop. So what happened was Jimmy John threw in sub sandwiches, and GameStop threw in a copy of Madden. And everyone who entered the first tournament, which was September 14th, basically what happened was they drew the name for a copy of Madden. And you already know, I ended up winning that copy. And the next thing, you know, I had took a picture with my boy JayTim. If you don't know who JayTim is, I will put his link in the description below. So you can go ahead and subscribe to my boy JayTim. But other than that, basically I won. And I'm going to go ahead and slide the picture in. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and look for that picture and make sure I edit it in this video. But yeah, I ended up winning the copy. So you know that I'm not this capping. So I did win the copy of the Madden 20, and basically what I did was either I can win the copy of Madden 20, take it to GameStop and get I either can get a $50 gift card or get the game of Madden. And I got the game of Madden for the PS4 and I gave it to my dad. So yeah, my dad got the copy of Madden 20 for the PS4, which was a nice thing I did. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going to get $50, you know, I went ahead and got him a copy. So after that, we got done eating sandwiches. And then after we got done eating sandwiches, we got into round 2. And what they were telling us was, you know, round 1, everybody focused. You know what I'm saying? You don't see a lot of hype and all of that. Everybody locked in. You know what I'm saying? So once round 2 came, they started telling us to get animated and all of that. And I guess when I play my, I'm round 2 now. So I played my second game. And I played my first game in the second round. And I ended up playing someone new. But it was one of my friends playing, you know? It was his friend that I ended up playing. But long story short, I made a couple mistakes, you know, went for it on 4th down and didn't get it, but I went for it on like 4th and inches by the quarterback sneak. No, everybody knows the quarterback sneak don't really work, but you know, me being me, you know, I did it. You know what I'm saying? But I ended up turning the ball over and then I missed my first field goal. So I scored a touchdown and I was up 6-0, kicked my field goal and missed it. So I think me missing the field goal and not getting that 4th down conversion made me go 0-1. You know what I'm saying? To start the tournament. Meanwhile, remember double elimination. So I ended up going 0-2. I said 0-2. I ended up going 0-1. And next thing you know, I'm in the losing bracket. So when you don't want to start out in the losing bracket. Like no one wants to start out in the losing bracket because now you have to win the rest of your game. Throughout the whole tournament. You can't lose one game. You lose one game, you're done. So meanwhile, I'm in the losing bracket. You know, everybody just playing their games. You know, I lost my first game. I put that game aside. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't take that first game. You know what I'm saying? First game, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So when I lost that first game, I ended up, you know, learning from my mistake what I did from the first game, which is make sure I make my field goals, my defense on point, you know, and make sure I don't do nothing stupid on 4th down like that again. If I do go for it on 4th down, call a regular play. But I made sure I played smart the rest of the tournament. So ended up, I lost that game, and I'm moving on to they're waiting for my next game. So you know, in a tournament, it's not this you play. You know what I'm saying? It's taking turns. So now other people playing, and I'm just sitting back looking at everybody's game and picking up on things that these people do. You know, picking up on their tendencies, when they like to run, when they like to pass. Keep in mind, I did record the first tournament. Alright, so I can go back and watch some things. Alright, but other than that, yeah, I did look at some things while I was there, and the main thing is I seen a lot of people doing a lot of running and some type of passing plays. So I'm gonna be ready for this upcoming tournament October 19th. But yeah, basically what happened was I ended up in the tournament and what happened? I went 0-1. So when I started 0-1, I started playing my next game. You know, I can't lose no more. So at this point, I started playing some people. One dude talking about he's gonna take me out, so I ended up beating him. He talking about he wasn't going home. I told him I wasn't going home. So like, you know, you already know me. I'm not going home. If I started 0-1, oh yeah, I done turned into beast mode. Like I'm not losing no game, bro. It's over with, right? So I ended up beating him, sending him home. He was already 0-1. My brother beat him, and he ended up beating somebody with the Bears, bro. I know who the Bears player was. He's not a Madden player, but you know they just threw him in the tournament to make it even amount of players, right? There were 2 people they threw in, but the first person they threw in wasn't that good, and he ended up beating him. The dude that I eliminated and sent home, he ended up beating the dude that had the Bears. The dude with the Bears wasn't that good. So I already knew the other dude wasn't that good neither. And the reason that was a bad game, because them 2 played first. And when them 2 played first, it was just one of them games where just 2 people that ain't that good. So I ended up, long story short, we were talking a lot of trash. I'm not going home and all that. So I ended up, long story short, I think I ended up scoring like 40 points that game, 50 points that game. Like, no mercy, bro. No mercy, right? So I ended up, the main thing about it, we were playing 4 minute quarter for the first round, but only the winner bracket can play for 4 minutes. So when you was doing the winner bracket, you were playing for 4 minutes. And then if you was in the loser bracket, you were playing for 3 minutes. Alright, so if you lost your first game, you're in the loser bracket now. Or anywhere in the losing bracket, you're playing 3 minute quarters. So yeah, once I lost my first game, I was playing 3 minute quarters. That's a big hard thing to do. But yeah, just manage the clock, man. So main thing is I started beating people. I took out my first opponent, sent him home. And then the second person I played, I think he had the Kansas City Chiefs. I had the 49ers the whole tournament. I had the 49ers the whole tournament. I'm a Cowboy fan, by the way, but I do play with the 49ers. Yeah. Basically, I ended up beating him in overtime, I think, or something like that. I think I stopped him before overtime. I don't know what happened. I think I stopped him in the fourth quarter. He tried to go for a 2-point conversion and didn't get it or something. I don't remember what happened, but long story short, I know I beat him. Okay, but anyway, and that was on the side TV. It wasn't on the main TV, so I couldn't go back and watch that. But I know that I beat him. So I sent him home, and then I got to play another player. I ended up I beat another player that had the Packers. Then I had the 49ers. That ended up like a hell game. Well, the game was close the whole entire time. He was stopping my run. And that's why I lost my first game, because the first person I played was doing the same run play as me, but I didn't stop it. That's the thing. But let me keep on going, and I'm going to tell you more of the story. So, I ended up playing with the Packers and went to a hell game. It was fourth quarter with like 12 seconds left, I think. And the score was tied. And I ended up kicking a field goal, an ice field goal. By the way, people don't know how to close their mouth. I understand you're going to call your timeout. He said, I was going to call my timeout anyway. But what happened is I came out of field goal and I was going to kick it, right? Dude said, call timeout. Like, bro, don't be giving out tips in the mid-tournament, alright? Definitely if you ain't playing, okay? And if you is playing, be focused on your game, not the game across from you. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, he told him to call the timeout. He said he gonna call that anyway. I understand that. Or maybe not. You never know. But I understand that, but don't be giving out tips. So he said, long story short, he called the timeout. I'm like, dang it. So now I gotta kick this ice field goal. Meanwhile, it's a long field goal, right? And it's ice. So that means the kicking meter disappears when you come back down to set your accuracy. So, long story short, I made that ice field goal. Gave him the ball with like a couple of seconds, and he ended up couldn't capitalize. I won. Sent him home, alright? Sent him home. At this moment, 3-1, okay? And I ended up playing the next person I ended up playing was the person I lost to at first. And you know, I didn't know how he played. He playing the same way, doing the same plays. So I ended up playing him, and he had the Patriots. You know, I had the 49ers. And it ended out being one of them games where I'm playing good defense. You know, at this point now, he can't run that one play he was running on me. I'm not going to say the run play and all that. But, you know, he couldn't run that one play he was running on me because I stopped it. You know, I put it in the box. I bagged it up, you know. Then basically, he couldn't capitalize. When he passed the ball, I sent the blitz off the edge and all of that. I was blitzing him and doing all that. I was playing good coverage defense to the point where my defense was so good that I gave him too many opportunities to try to score, and he couldn't capitalize off of it. So he ended up with the L. So, with that being said, he lost. And I ended up sending him home because I played good defense. So now at this point, what is this? Semi-final 1, right? I just made it to semi-final 1. I lost my first game, went into the losing bracket, ended up getting rid of players. So now I think I'm 5-1, I think. Right? Now I got 3 more games to go. Something like that. 2-3 more games. And once I win them 2-3 more games, I think it was 2 more games. I think it was 2 games and I was in the final. That's what it was. at this point. So I win the semifinal. I'm playing this dude that got the Ravens. This the guy I've been spying on the whole tournament. Like I've been watching him, right? So I knew what he liked to run, right? And by the way, I do have that game captured, but I'm not gonna show anything. But what happened was, I had the 49ers, he had the Ravens, and he coming out in a formation, not like a 5 wide formation, but I'm not gonna say the formation, but I know what it is. Okay, so at this moment, I'm just sending my blitz because I know. So I know when he come out in the play, I'm sending the blitz off the edge. But then I noticed when he flipped the play, I would switch to a different defense. But basically, because the blitz won't come off the edge when he flip it. But basically, when he ran that, I was just stacking Lamar Jackson the whole time. I was just stacking him. So first drive, bro, he got the ball first. I stacked him again. So now it's like third and long, right? And then he ended up throwing the ball. So it was third and long. I sent the blitz. Meanwhile, he's in the safety, right? He's in the safety. At this point, I'm hitting him in the safety, and Lamar Jackson breaks the shot. Then he throws it for a 40-yard dot. I'm like, oh my God. So Madden goes sit here and help you out. I could have had 2 points with the ball back, which meant I could have had a safety with the ball back. And at this point, game over. Because I got ball I had. It's not that many minutes. It's 4 minutes. So now, I done made it back in the 4-minute quarter now. Because I'm now in the winning bracket. But I'm in the semifinal one. So at this point, he got the first down. And I think I made him set up a field goal for the first drive. But anyway, long story short, it turned out to be a good game. But it Madden cheated me. Because even though, one play I knew he was throwing over the middle. I played to the inside. And the dude didn't guard it. And he caught it. So he was making catches that he shouldn't have made. But at the same time, I was making adjustments. And I got caught on my defensive tackle too many times. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, I got caught on my defensive tackle and he quick hiked me, and me trying to, as I got quick hiked, I didn't even rush with that defensive tackle. I ended up trying to back him out of coverage and try to go play that, and my player was too slow to make it there. And he completed the pass. He got me on, every time he called me on my defensive tackle, it was like third and fourth and long. You know what I'm saying? It was third and long or fourth and long whenever he called me on my defensive tackle. And, those hurt. Because I could have stopped him and made him punt the ball or go for it, or I could have had an interception. You never know. Something could have happened. But long story short, Madden cheated me, and I should have won that game. We all know I should have won that game. Everybody at the tournament know I should have had that game won. And the thing is, it came down to the wire. Like I literally had that game in a bag. Like I had that game boxed up. I had that game. I had the game at the end. Like I literally had that whole game. I'm just gonna get into what happened. I had the whole game where I could have had that game won. If Madden didn't see me, they gave me my safety with ball back and did all of that and gave me them stops like I had. Yeah, I would have won that game. But he got too many long breaks. Like Madden gave him too many things. But long story short, I did lose this game. What ended up happening? We went into what was it? We didn't go in overtime. No, it wasn't overtime. It was before the overtime. So what happened was it came down to the wire to the point where he got a lucky score because I got caught on my defensive tackle. So he ended up tying the game up, right? At this point, he ended up, no, he took the lead actually. So all I had to do was kick a field goal to win the game or kick a field goal to tie. Either way, I had to kick a field goal. So he scored and gave me the ball at this point. So now he's up. At this point, he gave me the ball. And I know that the defense he was calling. I'm not going to say it. But, I'm not that person that give out people stuff. But, I do remember this stuff. But, so basically, I remember what defense he was calling. And I was running some plays. So I knew he came out in some man-to-man type play. And when he did that, I threw my dot. And then the second play, he came out in some defense. So I already knew what defense he was calling at this point. So I came out and, came out of my little one-play touchdown beater, So I threw it to Kittle. And at this point, I'm running. It's about like maybe 10 seconds when I hiked that ball. And I threw it to Kittle, and I'm running, right? At this moment, the clock is running down. It's 3 seconds while I'm running. At this point, I'm already in field goal range. I think I need a field goal to tie the game up or take the lead. Either one of those, right? I either go into overtime. Long story short, I go into overtime, or I take the win, right? I'm running with Kittle, and I'm close to out of bounds, but I'm close to the touchdown. So I'm thinking I can make it, right? You know, Kittle not that fast. He's a tight end, but meanwhile he's open, and I'm sitting here running. So next thing you know, I pass his safety up. I passed up one of the safeties, I think, and then one of the cornerbacks. I passed up the cornerback, and then one of the safeties got me at the end. So I'm feeling about to run out of bounds. At this point, I'm looking at the clock like I'm running. I'm still running toward the touchdown, but I'm looking at the clock at the same time. And I noticed it said 3, and then it was 2 seconds. I'm close towards out of bounds, right? I'm about to run out of bounds with about 2 or 1 second to kick a field goal to win or tie. I don't remember. But at this point, I'm thinking about running out of bounds, kicking my field goal. But at the thing, I didn't run out of bounds, kicking field goal. I seen I had the touchdown ahead of me. But you know how Madden was. You know, I'm sitting here way ahead of the safety, right? But meanwhile, my tight end flow. But I'm running to the touchdown. And next thing you know, his safety catches me and tackles me. I have no timeout. So I ended up losing, long story short. Got sent home. What a hell game. But I should have won that game. That's what I'm saying. I lost the game that I should have won because EA cheated me off of that safety, off of my 4th down and 3rd and long, that conversions he made. He should have made them 3rd and 4th and long conversions. And I got caught on my defensive tackle and stuff. Other than that, I would have won that game. So I got sent home, semifinal, won. And I feel like that tournament was mine because I had over 100 points the whole tournament. I had over 700 rushing yards. Like nobody couldn't stop my run. I was just making plays because nobody stopped nothing I did. So there's only one person that stopped me, and it was to do with the Packers. But I still managed to win that game. And main thing, long story short, I got sent home. You know, I just got in the car. You know, me and my brother went home. But by the way, my brother was in the tournament too. And I don't think he's going to the second one, I don't know. I know for sure he's not going to the second one. But long story short, I got eliminated, got sent home, and long story short, I wanted to take a break from Madden. But long story short, I went home and kept playing. But I was so mad at the point. I was so mad. Yeah, when I got in the car, I didn't even talk. Like, I was so mad. I should have won that game. Should have sent that dude home and kept moving. You know, long story short, I was in a good old tournament. Like, that game was mine. That whole tournament was mine. Long story short, when I got home, I turned the Twitch on and I got to finish watching the tournament. Meanwhile, you know, here's the thing. A normal Madden player would be mad that he lost and he'll go home and just chill. He'll be mad. You know, me being me, I'm like, you know, let's learn from this. You know what I'm saying? Even though I got cheated by Madden, let's learn what some things that I could have done better. And let's look at what let me go home and scout some of these other Madden players. So I went at home, you know, sitting here looking on the screen and looking at things. And long story short, the person I could have beat some of these players. Like, I could have won the whole tournament. But long story short, some dude with the Cowboys ended up winning. He had the Cowboys. I know how to stop that armbar stuff, by the way. So, this upcoming tournament, I just want to let you know, if you think you're about to come out here and armbar me this upcoming tournament, you must have lost your damn mind because I got something for that armbar. Anyway, the dude with the Cowboys ended up winning $100. So if I would have won that tournament, I would have won $100. Alright? But second place get money too. That's the thing. So second place do get money, and third and fourth place get NYPB store credit. And I think I came out in fourth place that tournament, and I got store credit. But anyway, with that being said, let's get straight into all this information. And by the way, I didn't get any Madden points. Alright, I didn't get nothing in the point system. First, second, and third place got points. But let's get into all of that. So that was all the information for September 14th. Now, on to October 19th. Let me just straight into all the information. Now, you see it says October 19th. Just to let you know, the tournament is on October 19th. which is a Saturday. But it won't be at 7 p.m. because the main reason why it won't be at 7 p.m. The first tournament was September 14th, was at 7 p.m. And we didn't know that many people were gonna show up to this tournament. You know what I'm saying? And once all them people showed up to this tournament, it was a long tournament. You know what I'm saying? So now he's gonna push the time back. So it started at 5 o'clock. That way, it won't be too late when we get done. You know what I'm saying? It won't be super late. So, you know, people were getting tired towards the end of the tournament, like sleepy tired. But me, I wasn't tired. You know, I stay up late all the time, so that's normal to me. But anyway, it's October 19th at 5, alright? Anyway, let's get straight into all this information. This is not like September 14th tournament, where we can pick our team and do what you want to do. You know what I mean? Pick your own team. That ain't the style, the play style, alright? So the play style is, you know, this is the autumn special. Basically it's Saturday, October 19th at 5. I know it says at 7 p.m., but he's pushing the time back. Alright? So basically it's at 5 p.m. Alright? Tournament style is random. Now, if you look back at September 14th, it says tournament style is pick your own team. But for this one, the tournament style is random. So which means, you know, when you go to your team and you pick your team, it's when you go and pick your team, you now have to hit the on PlayStation is left L2, but on Xbox One is left trigger. Alright, so you're gonna have to hit random team. What I heard about this random team, it won't be like random. I think you get to go. I don't think it's random one time, and then you see if you want that team, random twice, and then see if you want that team. But if you random a third time, you gotta stick with that team. I don't know how this random system gonna work. What I'm thinking it is, and what I heard from my boy JayTim was, I think every game we random 3 times. Every time. So if I beat this dude, let's say I get the Chargers, right? So I got the Chargers. So I get 3 random spins, and I like the Chargers out of all the 3 teams they gave me. I liked the Chargers. So I chose the Chargers for my first game, right? I don't think I use the Chargers the whole tournament. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even the Chargers. I don't use the Chargers for the next game throughout the whole tournament. You know what I'm saying? I think every game is random. So like once I beat this man and I match up with another dude, I think I got to do 3 random spins again. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to keep the Chargers like I did in my first game. I think it's random every game. So, I like that. At the same time, I like it. It's 50-50 because, one, everybody don't have their team, and, you know, everybody need their team they play with. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's going to test out your skill. You know, they're going to base and see who has better skill and who's on what skill level and who's not on that skill level. You know what I'm saying? So, excuse me, at this point, basically, it's about who got the best skills now. So, if you're able to play with any team, I'm able to do that, but some people not. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, this tournament is going to be crazy because it's going to be random. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't even get ready. At this point, you can get ready by choosing a playbook and choosing what formations and plays you like. But as far as players on the field, you can't get ready for this tournament with players. You get ready for the tournament with plays, but with players, you never know what team we're gonna get. So I say practice with a good amount of teams. You know what I'm saying? That way you be prepared. That's what I'm gonna do today and tomorrow before the tournament. I'm gonna practice with different teams. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play a whole bunch of games with different teams because you never know what random. And I'm not gonna pick a team. I'm not gonna go to this team and pick that team. I'm gonna hit the random button and then start playing with random teams. But yeah, with that being said, they're gonna test out everyone's skill. So basically, the tournament style is random, which means cycle through 3 random teams, pick one of those. Alright? So basically, this is how it is. I just found out how it is. You random one time, random again. You random one time, you remember that team. Random a second time, remember that team. Random again, and remember the third team. Out of those 3 teams, right? Let's say I random and got Packers, Cowboys, and let's say I got Packers, Cowboys, and Rams. Alright? I get to choose out of those 3 teams who I want to go with. And I don't think I get to stick with that team throughout the tournament. I think the next game I go random again. Let's say I get, 49ers, Kansas City Chiefs, and Vikings. Now I gotta choose out of those 3 teams what team I want to play with for the next game. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like that. That's the way it goes. And basically, that's it for October 19th. You know what I'm saying? So that's this upcoming Saturday, October 19th at 5 p.m. Just to let you know, I will put what would I do? I will put the what's the name? What would I be doing? I will put the live stream up. If you want to watch it, go to Knock Your Parents Basement on Twitch. So you're gonna type in www.twitch.tv/Knock Your Parents Basement. Alright? You're gonna do www.twitch.tv.com/Knock Your Parents Basement. And I got a link in the description below. So you don't gotta type all that in on the Google Chrome. So you don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta type that in. I will have the link in the description below. This tournament will start at 5 o'clock Central Time. 5 o'clock Central Time on October 19th, okay? So if you know your time zone, you know when to click on the tournament then. So you know when to click on the link in the description and watch the tournament. It starts on October 19th and it starts at 5 p.m. With that being said, let's get straight into all this. Let's get to the gray. You know the little gray box down there on the bottom. Let's get into all that information, and then we're gonna wrap this tournament up. And as the tournament goes along, I will be making a video for November 30th, letting you know if I'm going to the tournament or will I be going out of town and doing whatever I'm doing. I'll let you know about that Turkey Bowl tournament. Alright? Even if I don't go, I'm still gonna make a video on it. Alright? But with that being said, let's get straight into the point system. So basically the point system is first place get 4 Madden points, second place get 2 Madden points, third place get 1 Madden point, which I came in fourth place the first tournament was September 14th. I get no Madden points. The person that beat me get 1 Madden point because he came in third place. And he ended up losing right after he beat me. Which I should have been the person that should have been playing in that next game. But anyway, prizes, I'm not here to disrespect. He won though. Madden is what it is. You know what I'm saying? We played it and that's the game we play today and it is what it is. Prizes. First and second place get cash prize. Third and fourth place get NYPB store credit. So you can buy stuff inside NYPB with store credit. But by the way, first place won $100. I don't know what second place won, but I know first place won $100 last tournament. The rules. The rules is all pro. It's not 5-minute quarters no more because there was a lot of players. So basically, so what we found out is winning bracket is they might change it. So you never know. For each tournament, depends on how many players we got in the tournament, depending on how many minutes it would be. Okay, so it's all pro. Basically, what we did with all pro, 4-minute quarter for the winning bracket, all Madden. We did all pro 4-minute quarter for the losing. 3-minute quarter for the losing bracket. So basically, let me go over that because I messed up. Basically, it was all pro. It was all pro 4-minute quarters for the winning bracket, all pro 3-minute quarter for the losing bracket, and then the acceleration clock was on. Okay, I don't believe in an acceleration clock on. I think that should be turned off, but it is what it is. This place is located on 410 Main Street, Racine, Wisconsin. So if you want to come to the tournament, that is the location. If you out of town, like in Chicago or somewhere near Racine, Wisconsin, or let's say you just want to come here, wherever you at, you just want to come here, type that location in your GPS. Come on up here and play. You know what I'm saying about? By the way, this is NYPB Game Along, which means not the basement Game Along. This is live streamed at twitch.tv/Not the Basement. Alright, I will have that link in the description below. Again, the tournament started at 5 p.m. Central Time on October 19th. So you know your time zone. You know when to click that link and watch the tournament. You know what I'm saying? And they also, before the tournament starts, there'll be some people that be live streaming something else. So if you want to watch that, you can. Basically, bonus one. We're gonna get into bonus one and bonus two, and we're gonna wrap this video up. Bonus one means consistent. Who shows up to tournament when Madden NFL release gears will receive a free snap countries of NYPB. So that team split. So basically you show up in the NFL gear. Everybody had NFL gear. Some dude had a throwback of Randy Moss. Somebody had, I think they had Tom Brady on them or something. Yeah, one dude had Tom Brady. One dude had an Aaron Rodgers jersey, I think. It's just a whole bunch of NFL jerseys. Me, I just came in a black t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? I ain't doing all that, you know what I'm saying? If I do that, then I will do it. But other than that, it is what it is. Bonus two is the 2020 NYPB Madden champion will also receive a jersey of their choice through dealgate.com and a $35 cap. Okay? So, I think NYPB is going to pay for that for you if you win this 2020 NYPB Madden champion. You win this thing. So, that's the whole tournament. That's not September 14th, October, November, or December. That's not those. That's throughout this whole tournament. So September, October, November, and December, you have to win all of those. Whoever got the most Madden points, you see that point system thing? Whoever got the most Madden points wins the tournament. Okay? So this ain't, I won the most tournaments. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that, you know. Basically, it is who win the most tournaments. And it ain't about coming in second place and third place. It's about coming in first place. If you come in first place every time, you basically won the whole tournament. But let's say if I came in first place the first tournament, but then the second tournament I came in third place, I got 5 points. Get what I'm saying? So the first person that won the whole thing, he won twice. I mean, he won like twice, you know what I'm saying? He got 8 points. You know what I'm saying? So the first person that came in first place actually got 4 points right now. And, you know, tournament is not over for me. You know, I can still win this thing. You have to win the next couple if I go. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really worried about that. I'm just here for the money. You know, I want to receive the money, but at the same time, I do want to win that bonus two award. But, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to win this $100 cash prize. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, that'll wrap up this video mostly. Like I said, I will put my boy JayTim YouTube in the description below. And I will put NYPB Twitch in the description below. I will put NYPB Twitch in the description below. So 5 o'clock Central Time on October 19th, which is a Saturday. You can click that link and watch the live stream. You can watch the whole Madden tournament. Alright? With that being said, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. Make sure you give me a follow on Twitter and Twitch. It's right there on the screen. You go to Twitter and type in BTFX X Gamer for my Twitter and my Twitch, and make sure you hit that follow button and turn that notification bell on. Make sure you turn on that notification bell for YouTube as well. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Like this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. I do read my comments. Other than that, it's your boy BTF. I hope you enjoy this tournament, and wish me good luck in the comment section below. Other than that, it's your boy BTF, and I'm out. Peace.
When the squad hit the scene, we get everybody litty. I'm going crazy on the track, I'm finna turn up the city. Up in the party, going all the way up the gas in the rim. If you wanna keep a bitch up, she don't come near me. I'm getting muddy, Freddy style, yeah, you know that BS. I'm super trippy like my style, now the bitch wanna fuck.